Ingels, the husband of Shirley Jones here. We're at a special DVD signing at Borders in Westwood, California, and it's Hollywood, Singing and Dancing, a Musical History. And now, Marty, you married Shirley in 1977, so you've been married a long time. Have you made it work?
You want a joke answer or a real one? Who says it's working?
I think it must be working because you're still together.
The real answer is that if 20 years ago you took a referendum about what women think are most important for a man and a requirement, sense of humor would have been probably number 7 or 8. Number 1, breeding, money, looks, stature. Today, sense of humor is number 1. When I met Shirley Jones, believe it or not, Burt Lancaster and Glenn Ford were in love with her. I was the third one.
And those were her leading men in some of her movies, right?
She worked with all of them, both of them, and I was the third one, and she married me. Now, that either is a medication problem on Shirley's part, or why did that happen? They were terrific guys. I would have married 2 of them myself, but they weren't funny. Shirley and I met, first date, laughed, we're still laughing, and that seems to be the glue that keeps lots of marriages together. But ours, certainly, we laugh all the time, and it's kept us going 30 years.
Now, you've done a lot of voices for cartoons. Tell us a little bit about that.
When my career in television seemed to evaporate, and I had a scratchy voice, and nobody had scratchy voices then scratchy voices came in. All of a sudden, the announcer, the perfect announcer, was out, and guys sounded like me on television. So I began to have a career selling cheese and ice cream and underwear and cars and the voice of Pac-Man and a million other things. So God's been good because that kept me alive until I found all kinds of other ways to make a living.
Now, I would call you a comedian. Is that how you think of yourself?
Shut up.
You don't think?
These days,
I think it's a good label.
These days that I'm a wealthy humanitarian and a philanthropist, you say that without spitting, I don't like to call myself a comedian. I like to say that I'm a one-time comedian. I'll always be a comedian, but that's not the way I make a living anymore. I think I'm smarter than that, but being funny and having a sense of humor, you can't get rid of it. It's good. It's medicine. Shh. They're telling the Jew to shut up. Should I shut up or should I not? What else?
Well, I think also, too, you were just on ER and you've done some things on television. Tell us a little bit about those and how those came about.
I'm always available because I'm a ham. So I just did ER. I do anytime I have 2 movies coming up. I didn't become Steven Spielberg as a producer. I didn't become
Gene Katzenberg?
No, great comedians. The guy who hosts the Oscars.
Billy Crystal?
Yeah, I didn't become Billy Crystal, but
there's still time.
Not if that lady has anything to do with it, who just shushed her. But I beat all the odds, and I got America's Sweetheart. She's a very special kind of person. Very special.
Do you ever feel like you're Mr. Shirley Jones?
If I didn't like myself and I had a masculine problem, I would feel, because people call me Mr. Jones, and I say to myself, when they say that, look, if they think I'm Tom Jones, let them think I'm Tom Jones.